Alright, I am back to the prequel of Black Ops 7. I have not played this shit in so long. I am not gonna lie, I do kind of miss this game. Do people play this still? Best maps. It says best maps, and of course it's on Nuketown. Always Nuketown 2025 or Hijacked. That means I gotta play with the bots. Yeah, I was supposed to play Crash Bandicoot. I seriously don't feel like playing that game. I just don't. I'm gonna be dead ass. If it keeps going the way that it's been going, I might not finish that game, bro. I don't like how the game feels. The music is annoying. Everything is just annoying about that game. Usually I know the perception of every game that I like, but for Crash Bandicoot, I don't know how people feel about each game because I was very young. I think Twinsanity was one of the ones that people liked. That's the worst Crash I've ever played so far. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. I do not like that game. I played Cortex. I played 1-2 Cortex. I think that's what it was called, Nitro Kart. And then I played Tag Team Racing. And I played a little bit of Twinsanity, but I seriously don't remember it being that bad. And then I also played the Insane Trilogy. Oh yeah, I gotta talk about it. The Street Fighter movie. I'm not gonna lie, this shit look clean. I can't even be mad. But I seriously need Mortal Kombat 2 to be a W. Street Fighter looks good, but I need it to be ass. This can't be a better movie than Mortal Kombat or I'm gonna be upset. It just looks like a video game. And I don't know, I really like it. I think the fight choreography definitely gonna be there though. They got a lot of good martial artists in there. Got the fight choreography gonna be fire. And that's what I'm hoping too for Mortal Kombat. I really hope that the fight choreography is good. I know I said that I was trying to not do stories about my jobs just because like boo jobs, who wants to talk about work? So I worked at Kroger. It's a grocery store. I started like a month before COVID hit. I was one of the ones that was there working at the grocery store when COVID first happened.
Be advised, hostile death machine spinning up.
This dude got a death machine. I'm pretty sure everybody heard it before. Motherfuckers was going straight to the packs of Mountain Dew tissue and shit. If you know, you know. People was wilding out when COVID hit. One thing I did forgot to say, I was a bagger. How the cart system worked, at least at my job, be like 1 or 2 baggers will go outside and collect the carts. We had the strap. I know Walmart, they got the machines and shit. We didn't have that. We had that bullshit ass strap, a hook on each end. You put one hook on the end of the handle of one cart and then you go to the front and put it there. Pull this lever and then it tightens the cart so it lifts off the air and then you push them manually. We did not have a cart machine, bro. We was literally pushing that shit ourselves. It was so bad to the point even the cashiers had to come outside and help push carts. We couldn't get any carts, and as much as we got them in, people was taking them. My boy Joe, he watches my videos. I didn't even know that he does, but it's funny because I don't know how he figured out that it was me. But if he comes across this video, he can verify. We was the golden children of the store. We could do no wrong. Our bosses, they was really cool. We used to just be able to get away with anything that we wanted, bro. We would dead ass hide away from everybody and nobody would say anything. Or at least people would say some shit or be like, oh, where's he at? But then nobody will really push up on us because the bosses liked us. It was cool. And that was the first time I've ever got that privilege working. So this was new territory for me. The other dude, apparently bro got a reputation. My bad, bro. People was talking hella shit about you, bro. I ain't really stand for that. I was like, bro, he cool, man. Like, leave him alone. I wasn't a lazy ass, bro. I was doing work. It's just sometimes, you know, you can get away with just walking away sometimes. And I took advantage of that. I remember this dude, I'm sitting there outside pushing carts, bro. He was in a car, whatever, called me over. He was like, yo, young blood, come over here right quick. And then first, I'm already on guard. I don't fuck with nobody like that, for real. I'm already on high alert, on high guard. Whatever you do, I'm ready for it. You feel me? John Wick type shit. He was just like, yo, young blood, you want to smoke something right quick? I'm like, nah, I don't know you, bro. It looked like he was crying. I mean, he was obviously high as shit. Who just does that? I'm like, dog, no. I was the fucking GOAT. I'm gonna be honest. I am the reason why that store ran the way that it did. I should have been the boss. I should have been the one in charge. I'm not gonna lie. I had the reputation of being the fast bagger. I was the fast bagger of Kroger. Customers and employees used to tell me I should be in the bagging competition. I just naturally move fast anyway when I work. To me, it's easy. The belt and it comes down and then you just look and see what needs to go. Soft stuff with soft stuff. Don't put bread with milk and cold stuff with cold stuff. Cans with cans. Bags with bags. Like, it's easy as shit. But people made it seem, oh my god, like he's the fastest bagger. Another thing too about me being fast, I'm not one of the ones that be slamming shit. Some customers try to make complaints about me. They felt like I was was slamming a shit just because I was fast. I wasn't, and I don't, and I never did. There's never been a time where I'm slamming shit. I'm just naturally fast, and like I said, it's easy. A handful of cans coming at me, it dead ass takes 5 seconds to stack and double bag. It's so easy, like I don't get it. But they made it seem like I was God. And of course, I'm gonna let them run with it. Why not? I'm about to lose against bots because I'm talking. Let me try to lock in before this dude wins. Can I do that? Can I lock in? You fuck. Okay, where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? No. Reload. No, I thought I had him. Where y'all at, man? No. You bitch, no! You should know me by now. Of course, your boy was there spitting game. Of course I was. It was this girl, right? She was actually, she was actually married, going through a divorce or some shit. No, don't kill me. I was in my senior year. I think she was like 25, 26. Literally every single time that we worked together, we literally stayed by each other every single time. When you're a bagger, you're supposed to move to certain areas. You're not supposed to stay with one cashier. You're supposed to keep a rotation and shit. And I'm not gonna lie, when it came to her, like I'm not moving. Like I'm not moving. Y'all go somewhere else. I'm not moving. There was another girl, right? And we was actually literally just friends. That was my little homie. That's my homie. I kind of miss her. That's the guy. Everybody used to think that we was dating. We was more together than the cashier. Me and my friend, we was both baggers. We will always be talking to each other, always be outside together, always be following each other around, always asking about each other. So people always thought that we was dating or we liked each other. I remember I was talking to the cashier, the girl that I liked. I was bagging or whatever, and the customer was complimenting me about how fast I bag. And then she said, yeah, I can always tell he's good with his hands. And she looked at me and like winked and shit. And I'm like, yeah, it's over. It's GG's. It's GG's. So I was hyped. She always threw hints, and I knew in the back of my head, but I didn't really like push up on her because she married. And that time, I wasn't trying to, you feel me? So I didn't really make a move or nothing like that. The thing that was cool is that everybody thought that me and my friend was actually together. Meanwhile, I was with old girl the whole time. It was kind of cool because I don't really like people in my business. In this case, since I'm not gonna lie, she was the baddest one in the store. I would not mind if my business got out there, just because it's just like, I would have just got a pat on the back. Everybody just would have been giving me props. Like I already get props for being the fastest bagger. I would have just got more props because it's just like, damn, he the fastest bagger and he bagging the baddies. I'm the GOAT. Nobody ever knew. But yeah, of course, I did the thing. Mission accomplished. But I don't know. This shit is just funny to me that shit happened. Oh my god. Oh my god. You gonna turn around and hit somebody? No, that would have been perfect. It's another girl, right? She's special needs. You can tell there's something off, but she's functional, you feel me? It's this other dude that I don't know what department he works in, but he dead ass, how can I say this? I'm trying to say this in a PG way, but there ain't no PG way to say it. She slurped bro off in front of the fucking store. In public, broad daylight. Now, I wasn't there that day, but people told me the next day when I came in that, yo, she dead ass slurped bro off in front of the fucking entrance of the store, broad daylight, in the afternoon. I still can't believe, bro, I can't verify. I don't know, but I was told this by countless other people's, including my bosses, that, bro, yes, she did that. I got fired twice. It's really bullshit, to be honest. So you remember when I was talking about my bosses? The coolest one ended up leaving. The other one that was cool just stopped being cool for some reason. I seriously don't know why. I don't know why, but she just became one of my biggest ops. I seriously don't know what her beef was with me. We was cool because she actually helped me get my first apartment. You're gonna need to know this information later. But it was literally not even across the street. It was dead ass across the, oh my god, terrible aim. It was across the parking lot. I could dead ass be at my job in 2 minutes and be at home in 2 minutes. Before this had happened, she had gave me the schedule. It's a schedule that I don't normally do. They had like higher ups coming in from different districts and shit like that, and they had inspections and all that. So they wanted the place to look nice or whatever. So they needed a cleaner, just someone to help out. And I'm going to be doing exclusively that. I'm not going to be bagging. I'm not going to be pushing carts. I'm going to be doing that. One thing that she had told me, whenever I get the task done for the day, whenever I do shit for the day, that I can leave early if I want to. And I just gotta notify someone that I'm leaving. I did exactly that. Literally the next day, I got all my tasks done. I'm not gonna, okay, everything's done, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna keep double and triple check. You sure everything done? Is there anything else you need me to do? And I did that a couple times. They didn't have shit for me. So I told one of the managers that was there at the time, and I was just like, yo, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce. I got all my shit done for the day. I asked around and they said it was cool. They was like, all right. And I left. I'm in the parking lot walking. She texted me. She was just like, yeah, why you clock out? You said when I get my shit done. And she was like, no, I didn't. You literally just told me. And they also told me that I'm good. They don't have anything for me to do. I got in trouble or some shit. We had a union there. I had to talk to a representative. I was kind of out of a job for like a couple weeks, maybe. Shit was just dumb. It really could have just been solved with a simple conversation. Like, I literally would have turned right back around. You lied. Like, you literally told me. I brought it up to union. I fought it. I won, and then literally a couple weeks later, I deadass got fired again. The reason why I got fired, right? I forgot my work gloves. Pushing them carts, you will get blisters on your hands, bro. I was like, oh shit, I forgot my work gloves. I'm gonna just go ahead and run home right quick. It took me 30 seconds. I ran, unlocked my door, got my glove, locked the door, came right back. As soon as I'm walking in the parking lot, one of the higher ups staring me down. And this dude, I didn't even talk about him. He was the dude that I had to report to for all these cleaning tasks. Ever since I first started there, I always felt like it was something about him. He gave mad passive aggressive vibes every time. Told me I'm going to be written up and this is my last chance. I'm fired. And I took that opportunity. I was just like, yo, you got a problem with me? Not even on some confrontational shit. I genuinely wanted to know, what the fuck was your problem? And like, he was like, oh no problem. I don't believe him. I seriously don't believe him. He didn't treat everybody like that. With everybody else, he's smiling, as soon as I'm around, straight face, turns his head, walks the other direction. And then when he does talk to me, he always has a certain tone. So I took that opportunity to ask a simple question. I did try to talk to my union representative, but he had told me, especially since I already got in trouble the first time, they're really gonna fight hard to make sure that you don't get another chance. It's really not worth the fight. And I was just like, all right, it's cool, whatever. Everybody loved me though. Even to this day, I'm pretty sure if there's people still working there, they probably like, man, I miss him. I was loved there. If you ask any of the employees, for the most part, people loved me, bro. I was good at my job. I was fast at my job. I was accurate. I was kind. I was respectful. I was everything. Not on some eagle shit, but like, I deadass was perfect. I was the chosen one. They should build a statue of my honor. Oh shit, I just thought about something. Yo, it was this old lady, bro. Well, she's not really, she wasn't that old, really. But, I mean, she was old. She was old. But she cared for the elderly. She'll do grocery runs for the elderly, and she tipped very well. She only liked when it was me. When she's there, she'll deadass be like, yo, I need him to help me. Calm me down, I help her. I'll get like $30. They had like stars and shit that you can get, right? Stickers. Once you fill out your card with stickers, then you get some type of incentive. Me being the best bagger and all, I got all the compliments. I got all the accolades and achievements and shit like that. So I was racking up a bunch of stickers and shit. I had like 4 or 5 cards filled out with a bunch of stars. I taped them all together and then taped them on the back of my name tag. So I'm just walking around with like 50 stars on my name tag. Once you fill out the card, they had like umbrellas and bags and jackets. It's funny, I still have my Kroger jacket that's still in my closet right now to this day. I never want to get rid of it. I don't care if I got fired, bro. I earned this shit. But there was another one that I wanted instead. It was a Kroger Windburger that I'm mad that I was not able to get. By the time that I had enough cards saved up, they didn't have any, which was bullshit. I forgot when this happened. but we had a power outage. Everybody was freaking out, but it was still light outside. You can at least see where everything is at. Bro, I go in one of the aisles, these like 3 little girls in the aisle making TikToks in the dark by the fucking cereal. I'm like, yo, if y'all dumbasses don't move, bro. After I got fired, of course I still continue to go there just because it's right across the street. Every time I went there, the boss who used to be cool, she used to act like she didn't see me, and you know, I used to do the same. Everybody that I was cool, they still continue to say what's up, make jokes about me getting fired. I would go home, but I don't want to end up like you, sitting there joking and laughing. I know I shouldn't have did that. I knew it was something that I shouldn't have did, but I just didn't think that anybody would care since everybody knows where I live. I'm literally their neighbor. I can look outside my window and see the whole entire parking lot. In that moment, I just really didn't think I would have been seen, and even if I was seen, that it would have been that big of a deal. With all that being said, there's still a whole bunch of shit that I really didn't talk about, but this is just everything that just came to my head. One thing I will say is that even to this day, it's still probably one of my better jobs. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Work, bro, like this is great. The last thing I really want to do is talk about work. It makes for good videos just because, you know, y'all can relate to it. The thing that's funny though is that I have to edit this, upload it, and make the thumbnail and get ready for work. So here's to employment.